Well, it's been a long time coming for me. After 2 years of buying it, I finally read The Hobbit. It's backwards. The Hobbit is the first book out of the four that J.R.R. Tolkien has written in the legendary land of Middle Earth, where hobbits travel throughout the world seeking precious gold or destroying the One Ring. And I gotta say, after finally reading it fully, I can fully understand why this, alongside the rest of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, is some of the best books ever written. And I will say this, it is a very difficult book to read. And in essence means that moments can drag on and moments feels like they're being over-explained a lot to the point of where some characters are or sets are described is exactly how Tolkien envisioned it. But I don't have a problem with that. If anything, I would describe these books as a more advanced reading for more intermediate people to launch themselves into. I mean, The Lord of the Rings is some of the most well-known books of all time. So if you want to get more get more into more advanced books, then I'd suggest going into Tolkien's work, because everyone knows Tolkien and everyone loves Tolkien. Now, I really enjoyed this book. I definitely took loads of breaks for this, and I even managed to get through the entirety of the Hunger Games before I even finished this book, which is kind of sad for me. But after fully reading it, it is a really great book. There's so much stuff compacted into this novel, and it's just so incredible. I mean, and I'm very glad that I read it before I watched the Hobbit trilogy. I have not watched the Hobbit trilogy. I wanted to read the book before I watched the movies, and I'm probably going to be much more cynical on those whenever I watch them. Yeah. I find the story to be very compelling. It's obviously the standard going on a quest sort of journey with trolls and elves and dwarfs and dragons and all that. But it's done in a very compelling way that makes you feel like you're actually there with the characters. And it's just so detailed and so complex. I mean, no surprise, Tolkien put his life into these books. And I'm very glad to have finally read it. And I'm glad I read The Hobbit first, instead of reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I also have. So yeah, all in all, a very, very great book. No wonder it stood the test of time and is pretty much the gold standard for fantasy books.